Welcome back to Drunken Integrity. I'm your host, Christopher Williams. This week, we are continuing on with our D&D campaign. Last we left off, our party escaped the cave through the impenetrable fog, and now finds himself in the town of Neverwinter. Without any further ado, let's sit back, pour up, and get rolling.
You know what's up? Can we hit a few restaurants? No. Can we hit a bar? Can we hit a brothel? Can we do something fun in this fucking town?
When you put some fucking clothes on.
Here's the thing.
Everybody looks
People are gonna be thinking we fucking crazy.
So before we start off with the next one, y'all are able
time to take a break.
Y'all are able to shop if y'all have money.
Yes.
My money got motherfucking stolen. Just like my clothes did.
Alright, I don't think
Your clothes didn't get stolen. You chose to take it off.
Alright, I don't think anybody has 3 coins.
Nope.
That is the lowest thing that y'all can buy on the card.
This bullshit.
Alright.
My sword
So-
down my balls.
So as we entered Neverwinter, Kai and Thia went off to go shopping, leaving Korne here by himself, fully nude, at the forefront of this harbor town that they're in. As Kai and Thia came back, Korne noticed that they had clothes in their hands. So Thia and Kai pinned down Korne and forced him to put clothes back on.
Thank you.
So Korne is now fully dressed once again.
It's bullshit. I feel like I'm in fucking high school. Goddamn dress code.
I want you to go ahead and roll.
Can I take my clothes back off?
No.
18.
Okay. Even though Korne's sad that he has to put clothes back on, he thinks, okay, I'm going through a town. I don't want there to be any problems with this town. I can take the clothes back off later on.
So shit.
As we go,
Whose turn is it?
Korne, it is your turn.
Oh, it's
Do you
my
want to
turn?
go straight or do you want to go
I'm
right?
going to the right, yo.
Going to the right. Kai?
Kai.
Sorry, I was talking to my dad and my sister.
It's okay.
Okay.
Kai, do you want to go right or do you want to go straight?
I'm going to go straight.
Are you gonna jump on a fucking floof again?
If it comes out. Because they fly.
Do you want to go straight or do you want to go right?
I'll go straight.
I want to.
So after the ambush,
Joseph.
at,
The drink.
after the ambush from Kai and Thia, Korne again says, "I'm the motherfucking champion," and goes right.
I was like, he better not fucking get me here. So again. He's spitting no more money on his ass.
As he goes right, Korne's kind of thinking to himself, like, why the fuck did they put me back in clothes? I was so free, and he didn't see that there was a baby blue whirling dragon.
Fucking awesome. Let's take pictures.
Fucking dragonborn bitch.
Oh wait, we didn't have cell
born
phones.
for this.
We didn't have cell phones yet.
So Kai didn't realize that he stumbled onto a dragon's lair as he went in there.
I'm not Kai, I'm Korne.
And a whirlpool forms in the water surrounding the cave. A thick mist obscures your vision. That's whenever you hear the dragon's heavy breaths in front of him.
Oh, it's a
I need you to roll.
17.
I got a 1. Alright, go ahead. I need you to start your rolls. 15 hits. You got a 7. Does 7 hit?
5 plus.
I got a 7. So.
1 for 10.
Alright, so as the dragon begins to breathe heavily into this fog, Korne has flashbacks to whenever he fought in the arenas to get that champion title, and he knows just by the sound coming off of the caves where the dragon's at.
That's why I fought.
And so he pulls out the sword and he lunges and he stabs the dragon right in the leg. The dragon lets out a hideous roar, and in doing so, doesn't attack Korne. He kind of reels back off of the hit. Why don't you go ahead and roll it?
Why? Because he stank.
No, 16.
He was like ass juice.
So,
Ass juice everywhere. It's gonna be ball juice everywhere.
Oh my god.
alright. So, after reeling back, Korne goes in one more time and slashes the breast of the dragon. And in doing so, the dragon looks down, finally infuriated, lets out a lightning breath. Lightning strikes flash all around Korne, one striking him in the arm. Take 2 points of damage.
Your arm's gone.
You should roll again.
16, yeah.
Alright. After the lightning strike, Korne's like, ow, obviously.
That
Got
hurt.
struck by lightning.
I'm almost dead.
That hurt.
The dragon's staring down, breathing on him. Korne comes back up again with another slash straight to the breast. The dragon this time goes down to
I got
chomp.
2 titties, yo.
Comes down to chomp at Korne, but misses. Roll again.
There you guys
Ah, fuck, God,
Alright. So,
It's going back and forth.
Korne kind of,
Going
at this
back and
point,
forth.
feels too confident in his abilities with that champion title kind of replaying in his head. He goes to slash one more time, thinking this might be the killing blow for the dragon. The dragon, though, moves very slightly out of the way, enough to where Korne misses, swings wild. The dragon comes back with his lightning breath one more time and hits Korne directly in the center of the chest.
Oh,
You take 2 points of damage.
fuck!
You're dead. Why are you
So I gotta roll again?
You got 5 more hit points. You
Damn,
check.
this dragon got you.
What? Fuck! I'm dead.
You're dead.
Oh.
So after the lightning strike, Korne reels back, clutching its chest, dropping his sword in the process. But the dragon doesn't capitalize on the attack. The dragon just kind of stands there, kind of reeling back from its own injuries, the slashes to the breast, the stab to the arm.
Don't fucking tell me he lets him go.
I need you to roll again. Go
I
ahead.
gotta roll again?
Roll again.
Fuck!
It's a 9.
9.
Alright. So
It's fine.
Oh, it's
Korne picks up that sword. Knowing that he can't let the dragon be the downfall of his history, he picks that sword up and he slashes again at that injured arm of the dragon,
Thumbs up.
cutting into the skin, not deep, but enough to make the dragon reel back and not attack again. I need you to roll one more time.
Dude, you fucking lived.
5.
Alright.
Then he died.
Korne kind of set into a frenzy after that last hit, goes back to swing wildly again, missing all of his attacks. The dragon,
He's weak. He's weak.
the dragon, seeing this wild fury of attacks from Korne, goes down, bends his neck down, and just takes a bite into Korne, throwing him up in the air.
Oh, right in the neck.
As Korne slams back
Right
down,
in the neck.
I need you to take 1 point of damage.
Fuck! Oh, I'm almost dead.
You're almost dead.
Do you have anything in your thing that can help you?
A vial of acid.
Your vial of acid could help.
So,
Oh yeah, I need you to roll still.
oh shit.
It's a
12.
Alright. This is what's gonna settle this once and for all. So I want you to talk me through your vial of acid. I want you to describe to me how you're going to attack, and I want you to describe to me how you're going to use this vial of acid. Are you going to put it on your sword? Are you going to throw it at the dragon?
Oh, that's the word.
Or what are you
so
going
I'm
to
fighting the dragon, right?
do? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen the Matrix a couple times.
Yeah, we have. Tell me what you gotta do.
So, a motherfucker hit the wall, you know what I'm saying? The dragon's trying to hit at me, keeps hitting the wall, just running on the wall sideways. You feel me?
Okay.
Then bam! I jump backwards, kind of doing like a 360 in the air, but it's kind of like a 180, but it's kind of like. And I hit that motherfucker with a vial of acid
Where?
right in the mouth because I'm doing all the tricks to get like around his face. You feel me? So when I hit him with that backflip, I hit him with the acid. Now he's melting. We're right in front of him.
With that bottle of acid, what is your final attack on the dragon. What is the killing blow on the dragon? The bottle of acid is worth 3 damage, and your attack right there is 1 damage. What is the killing blow on the dragon?
I'm gonna stab him with the goat with his fireball.
Alright. So this dragon, this blue whirling dragon,
Yep.
and Korne are in this final stare-off. Korne has been struck with lightning a few times. There are multiple deep gash wounds within this dragon.
That was a dragon.
Korne goes and he starts to run up the wall, defying gravity. Within that belt that he had, he pulls out a vial of acid, throwing it into the dragon's face, obscuring the vision of the dragon. The dragon's laser breath misses,
You hearing this?
bouncing off the
See?
wall. And as the dragon's breath bounces off the wall, Korne goes in for the final killing blow, stabbing the sword that he pulled out of the cave into the throat of the dragon, holding it down with both hands. The dragon crashes down to the ground, creating this thunderous echo throughout the cave.
Okay.
And Korne stands there victorious.
You know what I'm saying?
But you only have 1 life left.
So, hey,
You get
you can please the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A little comfort. How about some food? You know what I'm saying? I could the dragon.
so you get this top card off of the item deck.
What do I do with it?
You get to keep it. That is yours. You pick that up off the dragon.
Bet.
Nice.
So that will add a +2 to your attack.
Cool.
You can use that. You can only use that for. You can only.
How do
Yeah.
I buy health? How do I get it?
You can go back to the beginning, and you can rest for 3.
Huh?
You can go back to the beginning, and you can rest for 3. 3 HP.
What's his name?
Your health.
Okay, so I go
Health
back.
points. Okay, well you're gonna have to wait for them.
Okay.
The dragon is fucking intense. I didn't think John was gonna make it. John wouldn't have made it if he didn't have the vial of acid.
Right.
John's about to fucking
I
die.
was dying.
I would have died. All I have is a frying pan.
All right. So not knowing what was going on,
Can never have a good
I
back
got you, baby. No, that.
so not knowing really what was going on, all you heard were faint echoes of roars and lightning strikes off in the distance. You probably thought that there was a storm brewing in. So Kai and Thia find themselves in a bit of a pickle.
It literally feels a bit of a pickle.
A bit of a pickle.
Neverwinter is a crowded city. So crowded, in fact, that you don't see this cart full of pickles for the mayor coming.
So we have to carry the pickles for the mayor?
I need you to come up with a
The
plan.
mayor got pickles.
I need you to come up with a plan on how to avoid this cart of pickles.
But the mayor's coming.
No, this is a cart of pickles for the mayor.
Yeah, but I'm still
This
over
is
here.
the mayor of
Oh,
Neverwinter.
it just fell.
It's barreling towards you. Y'all need to find a way to avoid this cart of
Okay.
pickles
So
that is
just-
barreling towards y'all.
So just move. Or die.
But it's in our aisle.
It's coming straight this way.
Uh-oh. I'm over here. I'm safe.
Jump
I
as
was
high as I
thinking.
See, I told y'all that
We're
matrix
gonna
shit
jump
works. Just
each
bust up.
barrel. We're just gonna keep jumping till all the fucking barrels
Like Donkey
are
Kong,
not
bitch.
playing no part.
Like Donkey Kong?
And then
I'm
at
down
the
with
end,
Donkey Kong.
we eat a pickle.
Okay. Let's see if that's what
baby,
happens.
that's pickles.
So as this cart of pickles is coming towards you, you hear one of the mayor's workers go, "Watch out for the pickles!"
All the dildos everywhere.
With Kai being a sorceress, her sentences are heightened, and she goes, "Thia, jump!" Y'all both jump, Matrix style, one barrel to each barrel, going back and forth.
Just like that.
As the barrels end, y'all both land on the ground,
That's fucking awesome.
and the cart crashes into the side. Kai comes over and she takes a pickle. And he takes a bite to it.
Because we defeated the
I'm not gonna
pickles.
fucking eat it.
Y'all both get a little bit of gold.
Nice.
The worker comes over. Thankfully no one was hurt. Those darn pickles are so slippery. I've been dealing with them all day.
for your pickles.
Here, please don't tell the mayor about this. Here, have a gold piece. Here, for each of y'all.
We just needed the pickles.
Yeah, we
Hey, fuck you. You know how to handle it.
All right, so Korne, how do you want to?
I'm
come
gonna
up
go back to get me some motherfucking life. You said
Alright.
3, right?
3.
Bam, bam, bam.
All right. So he will not have an interaction this turn. Now,
God.
now, do you want to go left, right, or middle?
That's fucked up, baby.
Let's go left.
Left.
Way there, baby. Why the hell you have to go that way without me, man? I'm way too far behind you,
Yeah, where are
man.
you
I
going?
can go back.
Could went the other way, man. Let me kill the
I'll go left.
You're gonna go left. You're gonna follow. I like the story that's developing between y'all.
Yeah. Wait till tomorrow. We'll work together.
We're really gonna be dodging pickles. Into a bush.
You better help me if I fall in a bush, bitch.
Bitch, Cody's gonna be the one picking
I
up
know.
both of us.
Let's go.
All right. So,
You see how tall Cody is, how big she is?
So strong.
She's so strong.
all right. So as y'all are sitting there walking through this alleyway, both munching on these pickles that you
Right.
picked up,
Why?
thinking about the goal that you got,
fucking scarecrow.
and of course, you
I
know,
just killed a dragon. Y'all better fuck that fool up.
and
Y'all better fuck that fool up.
and the mayor's worker who came by and gave y'all gold and thanked y'all so much for your help. You are walking across this field and you notice that the scarecrow starts to move and starts to shake.
And I'm like, oh shit, did you see that?
And I'm like, see what?
Bitch, that thing moves.
Are you fucking serious?
And at the time, as she said, "Are you serious?" The scarecrow comes running straight towards both of y'all.
What do you do?
I need y'all to roll.
I'm gonna fucking scream. That's what I'm gonna do.
You got
One.
9. And 1.
I got a 7.
So
So
Leanne, baby,
Leanne, me, then Alexis.
Okay.
I was gonna call you Thia. All right. So I need you to go ahead and roll again.
Oh, does it? Right after.
It don't matter.
What is it?
2.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
That's
I got a
gift
2.
fucking shit.
3.
3.
God damn.
We all roll low.
So as the scarecrow comes running at y'all, again, it's a scarecrow. It doesn't have any bones in its body.
Right.
So as it comes running towards y'all, it kind of trips and stumbles. And y'all are kind of just sitting there eating your pickles. Laughing, thinking, oh, what the hell is the scarecrow doing?
You saw it fell.
I need y'all to roll again.
Oh, clumsy ass.
11 4. Ooh.
Alright.
Scarecrow gonna fuck y'all up.
Alright. So Kai, seeing the scarecrow, she gets her pickle and she throws it at him,
I get it.
hitting the scarecrow in the head for one piece of damage. The scarecrow, however, gets up and lets out this horrible screech.
Okay.
Shit, I'm fucking letting out a horrible screech too.
Stop yelling.
And as it gets back up and it lets this horrible screech out, it starts to just pummel Kai over and over and over again, taking 1 piece of damage.
Oh. We well right now.
As
Got each other, baby.
the scarecrow is just sitting there pummeling Kai, Tia's just sitting there still eating the pickle. Just
Yeah, you need to get it together.
Yeah, the pickle.
need you to roll again.
Bullshit.
Oh.
Watch me. Yep.
Roll again.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
9.
All right. So as this fury of punches keeps coming on to Kai, she's like, "Thia, help me, please! The scarecrow's whooping my ass." You
Stop eating that fucking pickle. You can have pickles later.
you grab the scarecrow by its head, you pull it back, and you shove the pickle down its throat,
Right.
taking 1 damage to the scarecrow. You don't roll one more time.
I'm not getting y'all's asses whooped by a scarecrow.
All right.
Because we're not naked.
So the scarecrow kind of reels back, and it kind of takes the pickle out of its mouth, hay kind of surrounding it now, and it just looks at
like a porcupine.
It
Like
looks at Thia
regurgitated.
and just throws the pickle back, striking Thia straight in the eye.
Ooh, with all that
For
regurgitation
one
just
piece of
hitting you in the
damage.
face. Ew. That's a lot of regurgitation.
As the pickle hits Tia's like, "Oh no, you don't!" And she grabs
A stick.
the scarecrow by. What are you anyway? You're okay. So you grab the scarecrow by its clothes and you pull it in, and as you pull it in, you grab an arrow from the back and you stab it straight in the head,
Nice.
finally ending the scarecrow.
Bitch, you saved us.
Took that long.
Calm down.
All right.
I'm a dragon
Boing.
killer, yo.
And
Does it come
you
with a
died.
coin? Does it come with a coin?
Almost. Got my ass whooped, you know what I'm saying?
We got coins. Woo.
We're going shopping.
We're trying to go shopping.
We don't got it. We don't got to buy no more clothes.
My turn. I'm coming back up here.
Let's go to the
All
bar.
All right. So y'all can try to head back to the beginning to where if y'all want to shop, y'all can.
Can we shop over here?
At the end, yeah, or at the beginning, yeah. All
We
right.
already came.
So y'all are y'all want to go back to where Korne is, or do y'all want to go back
Go
up?
forward.
Never gonna go forward.
We're gonna go forward.
Yeah.
Both of y'all go forward.
We're going forward.
All right.
Sorry.
I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna be right behind you. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So Korne kind of healing back from his injuries. He after defeating the dragon, he went back to the inn to go sleep for a little while.
Exactly.
Sounds
And
about right.
and he feels a little bit better. He's not 100%, but he feels a little bit better.
Right?
But he noticed that Kai and Thia have just left him. He can see him up ahead, up on the road,
Right.
and then he also notices that this crashed cart of pickles is just standing there, and it kind of makes him feel like a fish out of water. So you start to approach this merman trader to barter for supplies. And this fishy fellow has fond memories of his own days of adventuring, so he starts to talk to you. I remember whenever I used to go and fight. I never fought anything but, yeah, you got your little black and blue in some areas. You look like you fought a dragon. I've never fought one of those.
You know what I'm saying? And I came out alive.
I
So what am I doing now?
I need you to come up with your best story of battling any of the monsters that you faced so far. And if you can impress me, maybe
So-
I'll give you a little bit of gold.
There was this monster. I fucked him up. Right?
Tell me more.
And then, after I fucked him up, I went and pulled the sword out of the ground with my ass cheeks.
With your ass cheeks.
And then,
What are ass cheeks? I'm a fish person. I don't know what ass cheeks are.
it's the lower back of your bottom. It's
I have a tail.
It's the cakes.
It's
It's all about the cakes.
Now it's a cake? I thought it was ass.
Yes.
Oh, cake.
Cakes.
It's part of your tail. You don't have.
What kind of monster did you face? Obviously, if you pulled something out of the stone, it must have been a powerful
It was
monster.
a dragon.
It was a dragon. You defeated a dragon, then you pulled a sword out of stone with your ass cheeks.
With my ass cheeks.
That makes me wish I can go back adventuring again. Here you go. Piece of gold for you.
That was so
Oh
easy!
my God. I know, we had to fight a whole ass scarecrow.
What the fuck?
You forgot he had to fight a whole ass dragon.
By myself. God damn.
I have a stomach ache from all those pickles.
So Kai and Thia kind of look back and they see that now Korne's talking to like this
Mermaid.
merman.
Fine bitch.
It's a merman.
I don't know, you're a little fruity in this game, so sure, why not?
So they kind of look back and they keep going to push forward, but they start to. So Kai starts to scout the coast for monsters,
Right.
and you come upon this small little crevice of shallow water.
We're gonna swim in it, no?
Boil it.
I'm gonna put my feet in it.
How would you boil it?
I'm gonna splash. We're gonna splash in the shallow
Yeah,
water.
we're gonna take a break from all the fighting of scarecrows, and we're gonna put our feet in the water.
We're gonna
I'm
splash
getting a manicure.
and make
Pretty good.
sandcastles.
So
Wait, is there monsters?
so Kai and Thia sit down after that hideous scarecrow encounter and them losing their pickles.
And somehow we got wine.
And
We
And-
figured it out.
And
Yeah,
as they go,
over there.
they put their feet into this water, and it's a little chilly. You're like, I don't know if I should. But then you let the coldness overcome you, and
The
you're like,
sun's so high.
you know what? This isn't so bad. You hear some seagulls off in the distance. You look around. You see boats coming into the port, but then you kind of feel something kind of tug at your leg for a quick second,
Fuck no.
and you're like,
A megalodon.
you're like, what the fuck was that?
A megalodon.
What was it?
Like
And
dogs
then-
type.
And then nothing happens
A
for a second,
megalodon.
and
It's those fish that eat your dead skin.
And then it goes and it tugs at you one more time. And as you go to kick up your leg, you see that it was an octopus wrapped around your leg, and it squirts black ink into you.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Oh, it impregnated you.
No, stupid, on my face.
Oh, even better.
And as both of y'all go to get up, it kind of inks both. It kind of sprays
All
out
over on the
and
face.
inks both of y'all.
Okay.
And as y'all get up to try to wipe the ink off of your faces, y'all both each lose a little bit of gold that kind of fell out of your gold sack. So you lose one piece apiece. Fucking octopus. Like, y'all are on a completely different story than he is.
I know, we're relaxing, and then fucking octopus comes and fucks it up.
Alright.
Took our gold.
You want to go left, right, or middle?
Middle. I'm gonna go save these bitches.
Alright.
Better language, sir.
Alright.
Thank God he's closed.
Where's that octopus when he came?
Do y'all want to
Put
stay?
in my ball sack.
Do y'all want to stay or go up one?
Let's go up.
You want to go up one?
Let's go up one.
Let's go up.
Ooh, I gotta fight the monster
Alright.
first.
I'm gonna
I
go.
should
I'm
just
gonna
stay.
start with him.
You go fight the monster first. Oh, fucking.
So, Korne finally catches up. You'll never guess what motherfucking happened. I talked to this merman. He gave me some gold because I talked about pulling a sword out of the stone of my ass cheeks. You know what I'm saying? And as he starts to speak about his story,
Wait.
y'all both just kind of walk away. Y'all don't seem interested in having Korne in your party.
He keeps getting naked. It's not a thing for us.
So as y'all decide to leave, Korne's just kind of left there. He's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
My balls out and everything.
Why? You should have clothes
You
on.
have
this
clothes
time.
on, sir.
Why do you want your clothes on so
Now you
much?
can take your clothes off if you want to. You
No,
want
you
to take...
cannot. Who will leave your ass? We'll keep leaving your ass.
Fine.
So,
I'll stay in my,
but
in my clothes,
as-
in my fitted.
So as the girls leave Korne, there's a street prophet that he's looking at the situation unfold from the sideline, and he comes up to
That
you.
DMX.
He comes up to you and he's like, "Hey, sir, I must give you a dire warning. You need to leave the city now. You're going to be doomed."
Is that a challenge?
Challenges.
Oh, my motherfucking beard.
Is it a challenge? No, it's not. Why would it be a And as he starts to stumble, he's taken back. He's taken back from the fact that someone challenged him on his threat. He pulls out this little canister, and as you look at it confused, he slams it down on the ground, and it emits this white blinding light for a second. And he goes, and as you kind of reel back and you shield your eyes, he reaches into your gold.
He
And he takes the gold
Jack you.
and he runs away.
He ran away.
Now leaving the girls.
We see him run. Fuck
So-
him up.
Right?
Leaving Korne behind in the dust, you hear this little off in the distance. You look back and you see Korne kind of, shielding his eyes. You may have thought maybe he was coming on to a woman too strong. She slapped him or
Right.
something. As y'all turn back around, y'all see this Ettercat standing here in front of you. It's this green dragon. These green dragons are masters of trickery and surprise. So even though you may have thought it was someone else, they shapeshifted
Oh wow, they're shapeshifters.
Into this green dragon.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I need y'all both to roll, please.
Give me a good roll.
9.
12. I go first. Which is fitting. So, roll one more time, please.
18.
10.
Okay. So as this Ettercap kind of shapeshifts here in front of you and catches you both off guard, and this Ettercap kind of grabs Thia by the throat and just kind of just slams his right hook straight into her face.
Speaking of that.
So Kai sees this thing that's just shapeshifted from a person now into this standing green dragon, grab her friend by the throat and hit her with his right hook. She comes out with this fire blast and slams the fire blast into the side of the head of this dragon, taking 1 point of damage. As the dragon's kind of staggering from that fire bolt, Thia comes over and she gets her bow and her arrow and she fires around, hitting the dragon in the arm. The arrow kind of just goes through the dragon's arm, kind of just gets stuck there, kind of leaving the dragon's arm kind of limp, not able to use that arm anymore, taking a hit of damage. I need you to roll one more time.
7.
18.
What the fuck?
So this green dragon kind of just pulls the arrow out of his arm,
Y'all didn't get that.
and he gets the
You're
arrow.
blinded by light.
He gets the arrow and he slings it at the person who fired it at him. And as Thia goes to move out of the way, she stumbles, kind of falling into the arrow's path because while the green dragon slung that arrow, he wasn't the most accurate. Up until that point, Thia kind of falls into the arrow, penetrating it into the shoulder.
And Kaya comes in.
Anal. It's all
Kaya
about
comes
anal.
in with her powers and stops the arrow from hitting Thia.
It's all about anal.
Okay.
Reverses the arrow and stabs the dragon in the eye.
So
Nope,
as
I don't like that.
So as Kai goes and she stops this arrow kind of mid-flight, almost like frozen in time, Kai slings the arrow back towards the dragon. The dragon has the wherewithal to see that the arrow's coming back, and he kind of moves out of the way. The arrow kind of penetrates into the wall right behind him. Boom.
But
I need you to roll again.
go again.
God damn it.
A perfect motherfucking rope. I thought.
All right, so this dragon pulls the arrow out of the fencing or out of the wall and kind of just laughs at Kai, thinking that Kai has the wherewithal to try to defeat the shapeshifter. And he goes and he throws it back at Kai one more time, sticking into the shoulder of Kai. Kai then comes back with this fire blast, and almost like a Dragon Ball-esque kind of
Ayuki.
Kamehameha, this fire blast pops out of her fist, striking this green dragon square in the chest, kind of burning this dragon from the inside out as this fireball digs deeper and deeper into the chest, almost kind of like human combustion, kind of burning from the inside out. As this dragon kind of falls down to the ground, his body burns up into embers, only leaving behind bones
And ashes.
and pieces of clothing that he was wearing from behind.
R.I.P. Scorpion.
That is ass.
That now.
Hey, can they share that bread with me though? Be like, hey,
If they want to buy you something, yeah.
hey, help the motherfucker out. Son.
All right.
We bought you clothes already. Settle down.
That's very true.
We bought you some clothes. Settle
Nobody
down.
told you has to get naked. Nobody told you has to get naked.
Oh, shit. Now anyway, let's go. This how to get turned up in this bitch.
So Korne can only go straight since they have defeated the second one.
Here we go again.
As Korne kind of rushes back up to go help Kai and Thia during their fight, he realizes that it's too late. He got blinded with that light from the street prophet, and he sees that. He looks up. He sees that the seagull now is kind of just following them, and
He's the devil.
you just hear like the seagull, of course, is just as it flies around. It's hovering over you, but in your mind you hear it more. What do
Like
you do?
open the door, like Odor.
Yeah, but it's
You know
more. What do you do to the seagull?
Fucking shoot him with a pellet gun or a slingshot.
Do you have a slingshot?
No.
Alright, so what do you do?
Hit him with something.
You hit him? Okay. So, you get one of the shoes that the girls gave you earlier.
Yeah,
You take it off, and you're like, you damn
Shit.
seagull, leave me alone. So you launch the shoe up at this seagull,
Know what I'm saying?
hitting the seagull.
Exactly.
And the seagull seems to fly away for a second. And you're like, ha, I got that fucking seagull.
Fucking
I'm the
seagull.
champion.
It's a purpose sequel.
I'll take my shirt off for Steve.
And as you go to walk away, you start hearing...
Ooh, like the birds.
And you
The
look,
mom.
The birds.
you look back to see an entire flock of seagulls now approaching on you.
Like the birds.
And you go to run away, and you drop your gold coin purse as you go.
I think
losing.
Chris robbing me like a motherfucker, right? God damn! That's fucked up.